The game I'm going to show you is one of frantic visual perception. It involves hoarding cards, laughing at the misfortune of your friends.
I actually thought that was the set.
Sweating. Screaming. Cursing. Fuck it! In this game, you have cards containing squiggles, diamonds, and squash circles. This is set, and I love it, but sometimes it makes me feel really stupid. Published in the early 90s, this somewhat ugly looking game will have you trying to make sets out of these symbols, patterns, and colours. The rules of this game are really pretty simple. In fact, most of this is just examples. Cards have different characteristics. These are their shape, colour, number, and shade. They are laid out in a 4x3 grid by the dealer. What you have to do is find combinations of these where each characteristic is the same on all 3 cards, or different on all 3. If your set is legal, then you keep them as a reminder of the point you've just earned. If not, you'll have to take your pride as you gingerly place them back into the grid. This game has you scrambling around this little grid of cards looking for sets. And at the beginning it can be quite frustrating when you're looking for these matches. Alright guys, back off, I'm going to find this one. This is for me. But then, after a while, you remember this is no mere game of snap, and then it'll click. And from across the table, you'll see that set. It'll take a while to contemplate, so you don't want to get it wrong. And then you'll shout, "Set!" And you'll leap in to grab it. And soon you'll be hoarding these little sets, like a greedy dragon. The game soon turns to a test of dexterity when you turn over a card and multiple sets are revealed. Everyone will be shouting at once and rushing for the cards. So, set is both a speedy, rushing game, but it's also one of slow contemplation. It has wide appeal in its simplicity. I mean, it's only symbols on a card after all. But even the more experienced players will find satisfaction in hoarding these lovely little sets. Now, you might be thinking this game looks a little bit like that Brain Trainer game that we used to play on the Nintendo DS, or even a Sudoku puzzle. And at times, after you've been staring at this grid of symbols for 4 minutes maybe, it does get a little bit frustrating. And on rare occasions, the game can just, well, stop completely. Sometimes it takes a while to realise that there aren't actually any sets on the table. Just in, Norris Thompson, yes I repeat, Norris Thompson, has broken the stalemate over the talks by finding in the grid 3 squiggles with differentiating colours and patterns. This news may well come as a shock to some of you, but the participants would like to assure you that they apologise for the 6-minute delay to gameplay. This is Tim Fletcher, Westminster, BBC News. This isn't helped by the lack of any great art style, theme or story which drives the game on. Skull, on the other hand, a very basic game, is made fantastic by its really, really nice beer notes, which are just great for putting your pint on. Avalon, a basic card game, is made mystical and intriguing with its Arthurian theme. Maybe set could have been a game about running a parish bakery where instead of squiggles and diamonds and this and that, you pick out cakes, flapjacks and cream cakes. To conclude, I'm going to need to be sitting somewhere a little bit more comfortable, I think, because I have two more important points to make about this game, which really make it shine. The first time I played this game, I was at a pub, and I was amazed at how my friends seemed to be getting sets that were all but invisible to me. I was only getting the ones based off of shape. And this is great because it shows that some people prefer using patterns to solve problems whilst others might use colours or shape. This game is a kind of real-time visualisation of how different people's heads actually tick and talk. But the thing that really struck me about this game's set is right near that point when everyone's about to concede and you're about to add more cards to the grid. It's at that point that the underdog from across the table, he shouts, set, and he goes in to grab his cards with great congratulations from around the table. And it's at this point that this competitive game seems to take on a bit of a cooperative spin, because in the end, the points don't really matter. But the challenge to find patterns as the ridiculous exercise unites the table in both frustration and laughter. Alright, I've got a good idea for this.